Northern Ireland reporter Dougie Beattie to get what the reaction on the ground has been to this hustings. It's interesting, the Conservative Party, although sometimes standing candidates in Northern Ireland, has never been particularly successful, squeezed out by the larger unionist parties there. What is your reckoning of how the Conservative Party membership felt about these hustings?
The Conservative Party membership is a very proud membership in Northern Ireland, and in fact, if anything, if you study the troubles of Northern Ireland, you can get the little pieces in history and think, that's where it went wrong, and that's where this went wrong. And I have studied Irish politics for many, many years, and to me that is one of the places where it went wrong, when you had the Conservative and Unionist Party, and you had men on the Shankill Road that were ironmongers and real hard workers voting for the Tories, and you had people in the SDLP, the Labour Party, people voting for them that were lawyers and solicitors, and that's where really at that part where politics in Northern Ireland divide off into green and orange issues. It might be said if it was kept with the rest of the United Kingdom, with Labour and Tories, that it might be a different place altogether. But yes, they are very important in Northern Ireland because they can influence in Westminster, but they have no power here as such. They don't even have councillors here. The Alliance Party have sort of come through the middle in that and took that middle liberal ground, and the Ulster Unionists, of course, are the centre sort of right party. Well, they try to sit centre right in and amongst where the Tories would be. But yes, Liz Truss and Rishi Sunak both playing to their crowd here. They're both looking for votes. What did the people of Northern Ireland think of it? Maybe not an awful lot, but they need to, because there's a huge public sector in Northern Ireland, and of course she is talking about cutting the public sector.
It's interesting listening to one of Liz Truss's responses in the Q&A that followed her opening gambit. A member of the audience brought up the thorny issue of abortion and abortion rights in Northern Ireland, something that was imposed upon the province by Westminster, asking if she would repeal that or at the very least give it back to devolution. Liz Truss gave an answer that perhaps surprisingly got a round of applause from the audience. She said she believes in a United Kingdom and in one policy on abortion across the United Kingdom, so wouldn't seek to change that. How do you think that will have gone down?
Well, surprising enough, that will have gone down. I remember covering the abortion referendum in the Republic of Ireland, and it was Conservative Catholics that were very much against abortion. And I have come across that inside former voters of the SDLP who were very angry at when anything tends to be done behind me here in Northern Ireland that one side or the other doesn't want to do, same-sex marriage, abortion, whatever, this place seems to collapse. And then they hand it to Westminster, who then puts the law in. Then all the parties empty back in here and go, it wasn't us, we didn't do it. So I didn't see that Liz Truss had any other answer than the answer she did have. And to me, that struck me as a woman that was very, very committed to what she was planning to do and stand by her politics. It was very strong of her, actually.